Hey guys, it's Ryan here up in Vancouver, BC, Canada, with New Again Exterior Cleaning. Um, I've been seeing a lot of posts about the Craigslist guys and how the $99 guy is going to ruin us and all this stuff. So, I went on Craigslist this morning and I looked just to see what's out there, what kind of prices guys are offering in this area. And I found one. There were a lot of guys offering the $100 house wash and stuff. And there was one guy offering $25 an hour for pressure washing with a 1 hour minimum charge. And to be fair, this guy's teaching his son. It says right there he's teaching his son the value of a dollar and how to work hard and stuff like this. So I applaud him for that. But I'm just going to use this as an example. So he's got a decent residential machine. It's a Honda GX200. It's about $900 here in Canada, in Vancouver, and it's rated for about 300 hours. Okay, so you can get about 300 hours out of this machine if you're nice to it, if you do the oil changes and the maintenance and you don't treat it like a commercial machine. This machine is not meant to be run 8 hours a day. It's meant to be run a couple hours once a month, just to wash the driveway or wash off your deck or whatever. It's not meant to be commercial. So let's say he gets 250 hours out of it. He's gonna make 6,200, around $6,000 at $25 an hour. And if you're a 15-year-old kid, that sounds like a lot of money. But let's break it down. All right, the gas up here is expensive. It's the most expensive in North America. So it's gonna cost $9 to fill that machine, and you maybe run it for 3 hours if you're lucky. So $3 an hour to run this little machine. So that's a lot of money. $750 over the life of the machine. And you need to do oil changes. If you don't, it's not going to last. It's not going to last a life. So let's say it costs them $75 over the course of the machine. You're looking at about $850 right now in costs. Now you got to get to the job, and gas up here is expensive. And let's say he's got a truck like mine, and it's 10 kilometers there and 10 kilometers back. So that's $12 an hour, or $12 in driving costs per job. How long's the job? I don't know. If it's only an hour, it's going to be $12 an hour. If it's 3 hours, it'll be 4. So let's say it's $4 an hour in costs. Your time to and from the job, I'll give it to him for free. He's just teaching his kid a lesson. We build it in as professionals. I hope you're building in travel time and travel costs. Every hour I'm adding money onto that bid. So right now we're looking at $10 an hour to run this residential machine. That's with nothing breaking, nothing failing. So the kid's making $15 an hour. That's not bad. Oh, there's a phone call. Decline. 1-800 number. Always answer your phone, guys. Unless it's a telemarketer. Anyways, where was I? So you have to budget in. This machine is only going to last, let's say, 250 hours. So it's another $900 for a machine. Let's say this kid wants to get into pressure washing. Let's say this is what he wants to do. So he's got to get an upgrade. He's got to get the low-end commercial machine, a 4 GPM at least. So that's $1,600 here in Vancouver. Plus a service cleaner. Yeah. You're going to do it professionally, you want a service cleaner. So you're looking at $2,200 for a starter package. That's another $880 an hour he needs to invest. So he's looking at $1880 an hour in costs. That's if nothing breaks. He doesn't need to buy a quick connector or whatever. So let's say it's going to cost him $20 an hour in costs. So now the boy's making $5 an hour. Oh, what about marketing? How much did that Craigslist ad cost? $35 to list it, I think, up here in Canada. Insurance? They clearly don't have insurance, but if he's going to go professional, he's going to have insurance. What about workers' comp? Workers' comp for your selfie is not required, but if you have employees, it's expensive. For me, I think it's around $14.40 an hour. For every $100 my employee makes, I have to pay $14.40. That's a lot of money, guys. Anyway, so I applaud Dad for teaching his kid a lesson, but he's not taking into account the costs. So you guys, I think my point here, there's a couple. One, you don't have to worry about the Craigslist guy. He's going to be out of business so fast he won't know what hit him. In the beginning, for me, I was aiming for $50 an hour for myself, and then I hired a guy and I was aiming for $75 an hour for 2, and I didn't have anything. If something would break, it would go on the credit card. I didn't know what I was doing wrong, but I didn't know my costs, and that was my problem when I first started up. I didn't know the cost to run a business. So, guys, I mean, I'm not a big dog at all. I made 90 grand last year, or invoiced 90 grand, and I put 84 back into the business. Bought a truck, bought a trailer, upgraded my soft wash system, new uniforms, marketing, advertising, all that stuff. It all adds up, right? So you got to know your costs. So don't worry about the Craigslist guy. And new guys, you got to learn this stuff. You got to learn and learn it quick. There's a steep curve, or you're going to go to business too. I left thousands on the table last year. Thousands, probably close to 20 grand I left on the table because I didn't know the value of what I was doing, and I was underbidding on a lot of jobs. So know your costs, know what it costs to drive per hour, know how much your vehicle costs to drive per hour. Know your value. Know if you're driving an hour to a job, work that in. Don't just give it away. Don't give that away. That's time you could be working and making money. Your vehicle is driving. It's costing you X amount per mile or kilometer. So you got to know that. Know how much it costs to reinvest, how much it costs to grow. Because this is your brand. This is your livelihood. You're not just doing this to make money. I hope that you're doing this to better yourself, make a better life for your family. So know all that stuff. Know the costs, and don't worry about Craigslist guys and the $99 guys. Those aren't your competitors. If those clients of yours, or those clients that you're bidding on, are going with the $99 guy, they're not your clients. I've said before, a McDonald's employee can make you a lunch, and a 5-star chef can make you a lunch. Depends what you're looking for. We're 5-star chefs, 4 stars. Sell quality over price, and look for those clients. Anyways, guys, I heard my wife come in. I gotta get going. Have a happy follow-up Friday.